Right, you kind of had the perfect end to 2018. Is fighting at home in Jakarta kind of a perfect start to 2019?
Yes. I couldn't wish for a better ending of the year, and definitely couldn't wish for a better beginning of the new year either. So, feels good.
6 months ago, could you have anticipated how unbelievably your year would end? I mean, I saw you fight, I think it was grade 12, around last May time. Now suddenly, gone crazy.
Well, basically, it could only go up from there. Did I really expect it? No. But I'm glad it went like it went like it did, and I'm happy to be back, and I'm here to stay.
Was there anything particularly you done to sort of turn things around?
No, really, actually, just training hard every day. Even before I got back to One Championship, I was just doing my everyday stuff, training hard every day. It's just that now I've turned it up an extra notch, training at Bali MMA every day, and that's been a good change.
I was going to ask, what has changed since then? I know you do a lot of coaching. Has there been less coaching? Has there been more fighting, more concentrating on yourself?
Yeah, correct. So in the last year, I have been doing a lot of coaching other One Championship fighters. Now I got to turn back to myself, focus on myself more. So the last few months, I've only been training 100% of my time. I haven't been teaching at all, and it's something that I needed, something that I really need to push myself towards the next level in my career.
Have things changed outside of the cage as well? Obviously, you're well recognised now. I know BJ Penn, they've written a lot about you. They loved your entry last year. How are things different for you?
Well, obviously, being back in One Championship, it brings a lot of buzz worldwide, which is, it's nice, of course. Does it really change anything for me personally? Not really. But it's definitely nice to be appreciated, especially by the big guys in the industry. That feels good.
I wanted to ask you, why was there a little break away from One Championship? I think you won your last 2 fights, then you had a little gap, and then you're back again, and boy, you're back.
Like in any other business, there's politics involved. I had to step away from One Championship for a while. It was too bad. I did get some experience elsewhere, and the important thing is I'm back.
Interestingly, the only 2 guys who've ever beaten you in One Championship are both fighting Saturday night as well. Are rematches with both of those, something you'd like to do?
Is a what?
The only 2 guys that you've lost to in one, Christian and Bruno, they're both fighting Saturday night. Would you like to get those fights back?
I don't really like to challenge anyone. That's not in my nature. However, if the opportunity would present itself, then I'm always game.
What are your thoughts on your opponent, Il Kwon?
He's a young opponent, a young fighter, a rising star in Korea. He has a 5-0 record. He's unbeaten. He's a little bit taller than I am. Seems like a nice guy. Just had a few words with him. He's gonna bring it, and so am I. Simple as that.
Do you study your opponents much?
If I get the opportunity to study them, then yes. This, however, has been my 3rd opponent change, and there's also not that much available on him. I've studied him a little bit, and what I can gather, he seems like an all-round fighter, and he's going to bring it. And like I said, it's going to be a good fight, and it's going to be a good show for sure.
That brings me to my last question. Do you have a prediction?
So, I'm not really big in making predictions, because it shows a kind of a lack of respect for my opponent. The only thing I can say is that up until now, I've never gone the full 3 rounds up until the judge decision, and I'm not planning to do that this time either. And for sure, I will be sitting on that cage again with my hand raised high.
That's a classy answer. Thank you. Looking forward to Saturday night.